Riverside, the new streaming app. So let me just check things, making sure we're working. Okay, yes. Looks like it, and hopefully you guys can see my screen. I just wanted to go through a quick rundown of a screenshot that someone shared in our group. One second. I have to get the Facebook ready. You on YouTube are watching. I'm just getting it ready for the Facebook. Again, my first time using this app, so making sure I'm doing it right. Starting. Okay, cool. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to give a quick update on a screenshot that someone shared in our V2 Early Access program. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. This shows a bot that someone built in the V2. This same bot would take probably 9 or 10 bots to do in the V1 application. It makes it so much easier to do it now with the way we've built V2. So let's go into what's going on here. It looks complex. It's really not. But we have a couple different kinds of actions. You guys are familiar with them. We have objectives and statements in V1. V2 has many different actions we can use. The first one is an AI statement. It looks like they're welcoming them right away. So if a person comes into web chat, for example, this would welcome the person to the web chat. So easy to wrap your head around that. Next, we have an objective. Current disrepair issues. So that's probably looking for why someone is engaging with the chat widget, what they want repaired. Now, the next thing that happens is we have something called an AI branch. We'll have many different ways to do this. This just shows the first one we've released, AI branch. What it does is it looks at the past conversation and will then split it one of two ways. This looks at issues severe enough. So there's something in the prompting under that action. If you click it, it'll open a sidebar and have more details, more settings for that action. But we're deciding whether or not what they said before that was severe enough. If true, we go to that top branch. If false, we'll go to the bottom branch. At this stage, the bot wouldn't say anything. It's just deciding how to route things. And yes, we will have a switch AI branch. So if you don't want true and false and you want multiple different outputs, we can have that. We'll have a normal branch where we can look at an updated field in your high level or HubSpot CRM and route to different objectives based on the value of that field. There will be multiple different ways to do this branching, depending on whatever works best for you. But we do the AI statement, we're doing the objective, analyzing to decide which way to go, and then that's where we do this objective up here or this AI statement down here. And you'll see that this one eventually even connects to this AI branch. So these can start to intersect and do more complex flows. A good example would be, we have a real estate bot. We might need to determine whether they're a buyer, a seller, or both. If they're a buyer, get their budget. If they're a seller, get their address. If it's both, maybe get their address and their budget. I mean, these are all things that will be really easy in the V2. Eventually, on the right-hand side, we have GHL booking. After they've been through several stages of this flow and maybe disqualified, where we have the stop responding action, you'll see that this is going to make it way easier to build these really complex bots. And those of you who have been around long enough, our focus is making it quick and easy to build expert level bots. So this is how we've decided to do that. And I think you'll really enjoy it. We're going to make it extremely easy too to do very complicated things with actions like our RE API integration, where you'll be able to drag over an action and do some real estate things automatically, like find comps for a house and determine its value, or determine bedrooms and bathrooms given an address that maybe you obtained conversationally. And then you can use that information later down the road to maybe confirm bedrooms and bathrooms and square footage. We'll have actions like that for several different industries, and eventually a way for people to make their own actions for Closebot. So that's all for today. Good to see you guys again. I just got back from a trip in Arizona with some friends, feeling refreshed, ready to work. Well, not so much refreshed. It was pretty exhausting, very intense. We went on a 16-mile bike ride, crushed several workouts, pickleball, baseball, rodeo. Anyway, yeah, it was crazy. But now I'm back. I'm back for the remainder of this week. And then on Sunday, Max, myself, and Jared, we leave for a intensive with SaaS Academy focused on products. So we'll learn as much as we can about product, which is nice because it coincides directly with what we're focused on right now, which is our V2 product. After that, I'll be at the POD event in Salt Lake City, speaking at that event. And then I'll be back for a few weeks before going to Costa Rica for the Kicking SaaS Summit. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good to be back.